Hi, I'm Paul Modiano from Logical Developers, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add database role-based security to an IronSpeed Designer application. If you've had any time to play with IronSpeed Designer, you probably started out by going through the application generation wizard and using the included Southwind database to see that it generates very quickly and very easily wonderful pages that you can use to add, edit, and view data in your database. But IronSpeed Designer also facilitates the development of role-based security for your application. I'll show you how it works. Let's start by taking a quick look at the Southwind database. The three tables that concern us are roles, sales rep, and sales rep roles. If we take a look at roles, we see that all our roles are defined here. Sales rep table contains the information for all the sales reps who might log into the application, along with passwords and everything else. The last table, sales rep roles, connects sales rep IDs with role IDs. This effectively allows any user to have more than one role. So here we are in the IronSpeed application that you saw a few moments ago, and we will start by clicking on Tools and Application Security Wizard, and this begins the wizard. I'll start by explaining that there are two things that we define in the Application Security Wizard: authentication and authorization. The difference is authentication determines who can log in, and authorization determines what roles they can perform. Now, there are some other authentication options here, like Microsoft Active Directory and SharePoint and Windows authentication, and we're not going to look at that right now. We're going to concentrate on database authentication, and we're going to click on database authorization, and we're going to click Next. The first thing it asks is, what database, what table contains our user information? Now, we saw before that the sales rep table contains that information. So it looked at it, it said, what is going to be the username field? And in fact, the email address is fine for that in this case. If there were a username field, we could select that. What is the password field? It guessed that the field named password will do the trick. And what is the user ID field? Sure enough, sales rep ID. So this is great. Now, if you want to add something that is included in the latest version of IronSpeed Designer, which is sort of forgot password functionality, what you should do is specify the email address of the sales rep. So now we've defined everything having to do with the user. Clicking Next, now it wants to know what table contains our role information. And your first instinct may be to click roles, but that's not it. We want to click on sales rep roles, which is the bridge table connecting roles with sales rep. So we connect it there. Clicking Next brings us to the final screen of the wizard, which allows us to specify who has access to what. We might start by saying that anyone visiting any of these pages should be signed in. So we can click Signed In Users, select all pages, and set. And now all of those pages require the user to be signed in order to access them. But we could do more. We can go and say, well, if you want to add a sales rep, for example, and I'm going to select none, but I'm going to say, if you want to add a sales rep, only an account manager can do that. Or you could click account manager and executive and click set, and now both of those are put in place. And so if you're a signed in user but you're not an account manager and you're not an executive, you will not have access to this page. You continue by clicking Next, and then Finish. Now let's try to run the same application again. Note that rather than the default start page, you are now brought to a sign-in page. If you get the information wrong, it won't let you in. But if you get the information right, you have access. I hope that you found this video to have been helpful. For more videos, you can go to logicaldevelopers.com. You can also visit the knowledge base and forums and other videos at ironspeed.com. Thanks for watching.